dude with coming back at you with some Destiny. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jake, why does your hunter look so, well, sexy? That is because I'm using my other hunter. This is my secondary hunter. His light level is kinda lower. It's not really that bad, but I do at least have 360 everything except for my artifact and my ghost, but that's just because, you know, not everybody can be perfect, as they say. Now, I have assorted pieces of armor on this character, and I figured out that all of them look actually pretty decent with the new Monarchy shader on it. And since that is what I run on this character, I figured, hey, what the hell, man? And I decided to go from there. Now, I heard, or I'm not sure if I heard this or if I've seen it and just assumed, that all the different classes and stuff got armor upgrades with the new DLC being out now. So I'm going to check with New Monarchy and see if their
Let's see how New Monarchy can
looks
help
any
you.
better. Ooh. I am actually not a fan of that cloak. I don't like whenever they are, I don't like whenever they're, like, thinner and do that cut thing. Like, it, for some reason, it just doesn't resonate well with me. I see that they are going with the asymmetrical look for this, which means that everything's going to be focused on opposite sides, so then it looks like it's balanced out, but then again, it's not. But enough about the New Monarchy fashion, I guess.
See you around.
I'm gonna see, well, I'm just gonna start running through and doing some missions, and I'm taking you guys along with me so that you can see my reactions. I'm going to try and replicate the reactions that I've had with my first playthrough and everything. It's been a while since I did any of these missions, so it might take a while for me to actually, get back to my roots, as it were. So, I hope you guys enjoy and get ready to get funky. Oh yeah, it's like a white girl. Now, I've forgotten what this hunter actually looks like without his helmet, so I'm going to take it off and then just back out so that I can see, like, boom. Wow. He looks like a tool. Like I'm making a mega tool. I am so sorry for trying to subject you to that. I'm gonna put my helmet back on. Yeah, okay. Now, that is something that I actually appreciate that wasn't in, like, the older version of the game. Like, the first first DLC and everything, you weren't able to actually take your helmet, put your helmet on in non-combat areas. It was always off. And I like that they incorporated that. I also like the fact that they incorporated the new shells, because any of the Year 1 players would tell you how aggravating it was, because you heard the rumor that, oh, they're going to be putting different shells in. Like, ooh, it could be, you know, this, it could be this, it could be this. But none of them were really actually, none of it actually came to fruition until the, Taken King DLC. Once the Taken King DLC came in, though, that's whenever they started going through and actually having the different shells actually being able to play a part. Before then, it was just basically, okay, here's what you can do, here's what you can't do, yada yada yada, you know. Now, I'm actually going to switch back over, or, wait, I said I was going to run on this, but I can't. I'm going to do some more story missions. Maybe I'll grind on a little bit, but, yeah, the first firewall, that was, I have barely done any of the Taken King out of this, so, the walls come down. Let's see what this brings us to, even though I already know I'm going to try and react as genuinely as I can. I should have put the new Monarchy Chronicles. That would have been a better title.
Lord Saladin,
I guess.
you said the Fallen knew about Siva, but I can't find a reference to Siva in the Vanguard database.
That's because I went to great lengths to lock it away. The records are in the Iron Temple.
Okay, but if the Fallen already know about Siva, then shouldn't we?
What you need to do now is track Sepix. If we find him, we will know the extent of the corruption.
If we find him, we can know the extent of the corruption. Oh.
Okay, I don't know which scares me more. The giant catch, or whatever took a bite out of the wall.
See, yeah, that's
Guardian, it's Shiro. You're gonna need some cover. Make for the Cosmodrome.
I'm not sure if they're gonna explain that in the raid, because I haven't done the raid at all yet. Actually, oh wait, no, I don't have any. I was gonna say, let me pop it and use it to for right now, I'm running new Monarchy with new Monarchy.
We need to get through that wall.
It's kind of like I like the.
With most of the Kells gone, getting a force this large to work together is almost impossible. Saladin, you mentioned a sensor grid. Can we use that to tell how far this occupation extends?
The Fallen are irrelevant, Shiro. The only thing that matters now is finding Sepix.
I'm gonna go invisible here, because I remember how big of a push that is. Okay. Oh, you fucker. Cool. See, this mission here, I've gotten a total of 77 headshots on it, and I'm trying to beat that record. Oh, you bitch. Because I'm taking the time, I'm really going through, and of course in the first part, I didn't. In the first part, it was kind of just like, you're shooting around. That's how it always is. Oh, you bitch. Yes, I know what you're saying. Jared, you're taking more damage trying to do this, because you're taking your time and actually, like, being thorough with it. Come on, you fucker. Gotcha. And see, that's something I really appreciate about the sniper rifles. That you can, some of them you actually able to take your time and like go through. And try to kind of start is a really great crit finder with auto fish. Oh, you fucker. see, a lot of the times I find if I can't get the first shot, would be like the second shot. But with the dregs, if I can't get it on the first shot, then it's like all over for me.
Lots have fallen, but still no sign of
Sepics. This, like, they make it actually seem like, oh, it's broken not because of how, like, oh, it's just cut out, but it was frozen, and then, like, you see time weather on it more or less.
What's that pattern over there? Can we take a closer look? I'm picking up some strange readings. It's like what was on Sepics, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say this stuff is consuming everything around it.
That is Siva. With the proper direction, it could create anything a civilization would need. At least in theory.
Hive?
The Hive tend to keep to the dark. Something is driving them into the open.
I've already shared my opinions with Destiny 2. Everybody was questioning, like, who's in Sears stream? What is her story? Because there's way too many questions not very much 3 minutes. What is the story behind the light of that? Like, is there actually going to be something explained there, or is it just going to be You see what I mean? I just staggered 5 headshots like it was nothing. Just boom, 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 you're dead.
I just lost all readings from the sensor grid. There's a monitoring station near your location. Hook into it and try to get the grid back online.
No problem.
See, that's kind of what I think is the about Destiny. They have warlocks and then they have wizards. Wizards are hard, but warlocks are good. You know, normally it's like the other way. I'm so sorry that I first started that. So, I'm going to jump down here and grab this Siva cluster. I believe there's one in here somewhere. Maybe it's... Oh yeah, it's over here.
There's not enough left of the sensor grid to fix. Wait.
So,
We can pull the logs from the monitoring station. Would that be enough to figure out what these Fallen are up to?
Do it.
I'm just trying to figure out why we had a monitoring station to use it earlier.
Something weird incoming. These Fallen are different. They're augmented with some sort of technology, like Sepix.
Maybe we did.
Augmented or not, we need that sensor data.
I don't think I like the new and improved Fallen. Got everything I could out of the sensor logs.
Nice job, Guardian. But we still have to deal with Sepix.
We no longer need the servitor, Shiro. I've seen enough to know the Fallen have restarted production of Siva. Guardian, we've established a base at the Iron Temple. Join us here.
See, right now I'm just trying to figure out, like, they said that Lord Saladin was an Iron Lord from right after the collapse. Like, before there were Guardians, there were Iron Lords. And I understand that concept. I get that, but wouldn't that mean he's like thousands of years old? Or at least hundreds? I mean, it had to at least have been further past the collapse than what we know. Like, was he around to watch the collapse? Did he see that happen? Does he know what life was before it was this? These are the questions that keep me up at night, people. Just hear me. The Iron Temple. I played through one mission, that's enough for you people. Plus, I feel like my broadcasts go on way too long. So, I will see you guys whenever I subscribe, because I realized that last time I was hating on that. I'm just gonna leave this episode now, and I'll see you later, douches.